During World War I in 1917, a law was passed now commonly referred to as the Secrecy Act. This started out to help withhold patents that we felt were important to national defense during the duration of war. In World War II, at that time, they had now had over 11,000 inventions that had been reviewed, with around 8,500 of those actually placed under secrecy orders. A lot of those, though, by the end of the war, 1945, were reversed. But by the Cold War time, when a lot of tensions were growing with the Soviet Union, we had roughly 2,400 under secrecy acts by 1951 alone. Now, that date I think is important when they passed something different. They changed that law. It used to be just during wartime. In 1951, they upgraded that to include during peacetime. So at anytime you file a patent, it goes to be reviewed. Department of Defense, NSA, Department of Energy, all these defense contractors get a chance to get their hands on it, see if they feel it, puts something in jeopardy as far as national security or economics even, and says, no, this doesn't get to be revealed to the public. Once that secrecy order is put in there, you can't disclose the invention to anyone. You can't commercialize it or sell it. You can't file for a patent in a foreign country. It's pretty much stuck, and you can be sent to prison if you violate that order. As of 2025, you now have over 6,000 inventions that are hidden by the U.S. government. These people can't publish it. They can't do anything. It's kept under lock and key. Their reasons they're giving you is national security and economic reasons, possibly. The weird thing about this, though, is this was something that was done to keep us out of danger during wartime, but they expanded that in 1951 to include it during peacetime, that they could lock down these inventions. And that timing lines up with around 1947 with Roswell. So after that crash, within about 4 years, the government decides, hey, we just want to go ahead and lock it all down. Now, the reason I find this interesting at today's time is it ties back with the missing scientists. I really think that we got a lot of defense contractors now who are not even bothering to patent things. If you really want to keep it under lock and key, you really want to keep it secret. The last thing you want to do is pass it to where a lot of other people get to review it and categorize it. And I think that could be a reason why some of these people may be coming up missing or dead, is if they're willing to divulge secrets that were so important that you wouldn't even bother filing a patent, then it may be such a serious matter that the U.S. government says, hey, in an event, in an effort to keep this secret, we're just going to have to eliminate these people.